Welcome to Churban the Daf. She responds to Nishmas Amek Hashem Le'Abbas Yitzchok. We're holding Basra Daf Tzadik Tes. The Gemarah says that according to at least one man the Keruvim were facing each other, and only Kishe'ein Oisim Return Shalmokim. When Am Yisrael are not acting properly, then Pneim Labayis, then they face the other direction. Now the Mefarshim ask that the Gemarah in Yuma Daf Nundal Amud Beis says that at the time of the Churban, Shashenichnesu Goyim Laheichol, Matzu Keruvim Meurim Zebezeh. They saw the Keruvim not only facing each other, but they're hugging each other. So the Rimigash asks, but the Gemarah here in Basra says the Kishein Noisi Mitzvah Shabbat Am not doing Ratzah Makom. They're not facing each other; they're facing the other direction. So why are Keruvim Meurim Zebezeh there in Gemarah in Yuma? So the Ritva in Yuma brings one answer, which is Doiche, and he concludes and says it's a nes. Dadi nami nes ayu meurim achshav, ela shenasa nes lero. It was a nes for bad kedei legalor servosum. The words of the Ritva is there is a miracle that happened, and the miracle is for Am Yisrael to be embarrassed. The Chidah over there in Yuma in the Marisa Ayin, he says that it's very hard to say such a thing because nes, a miracle, is Gilui HaKadosh Baruch Hu. A miracle is Gilui. What's the whole idea of a nes? The nes is the fact we have is Galus B'Miroim. So what's pshat that we have a nes that shows Am Yisrael Merum Zebezeh? What's pshat in that? So the Chidah brings the name of the Ramah Mipano. So the pshat is, yes, Am Yisrael Einu Sim Mitzvah Shemokim, and right now they should really face the other direction. But before Am Yisrael go to Golus, they must get that kiss and hug from HaKadosh Baruch Hu to be able to withstand the Golus. They're supposed to have a yichud v'zivug elyon v'kadosh k'ti she'achono v'koyach l'Yisrael shelo yovdu b'Golus. It's brought down the name of the Maggid Mezri. It's some bringing the name of Rav Pinchas Mikorowitz, that we know the rule that when a husband goes on a trip, before he goes on a way, he has to be with his wife. What does it mean? They're going to be separated now for a while. So right before he goes, he has to give her the last connection before they leave. Before Am Yisrael go to Golus, there's supposed to be that connection. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu is hugging Am Yisrael, giving him the last kiss, the last goodbye before they leave. That's what Keruvim Meurim Zebezeh. But another mahalach is a mahalach which today is more bavust. It's brought down the Shem Shmuel in Dvarim Tafrei Shayin Zayin. And I heard this from my Rebbe, Moshe Shapir Zatzal, in the Shurim of Tisha B'Av many times. And what he says is like this. When the Gemarah says that when Am Yisrael Einu Osim Mitzvah Shemokim Supreme Labayis, what does it mean? It means it represents the connection, the relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu and Am Yisrael. When Am Yisrael are doing Mitzvah Shemokim, as they're facing each other, the two Keruvim represents Am Yisrael and HaKadosh Baruch Hu. They're facing each other, there's a good relation between them. Am Yisrael doing Ritzon Shalmokim. When Am Yisrael are not doing Ritzon Shalmokim, so there's no relationship. They're facing the other direction, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu is facing another direction. There's no relationship. That's as long as HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not punishing Am Yisrael. But once HaKadosh Baruch Hu is punishing Am Yisrael, so now there is a relationship. Am Yisrael do something wrong, they get punished. There's a very good relationship. As the Shem Shmuel points out, it's like a father who's punishing his son. It's right now a relationship. It's another form of love. It's another form of relationship between HaKadosh Baruch Hu and Am Yisrael. Pneim Labayis is only as long as Am Yisrael are doing a chait and they weren't punished yet, like before the Churban. So the Am Yisrael and HaKadosh Baruch Hu have a disconnect. But when HaKadosh Baruch Hu comes to punish Am Yisrael and to bring them back, as we learned in Gemarah in Gittin, that because Am Yisrael go to Golus, that's why they come back. So the whole punishment is for the toiv of Am Yisrael. It's like a father hitting his son. That is a relationship again. And then they're hugging each other. So according to this, the Gemarah that says over here that when Am Yisrael do Ritzon Shemokim, they're facing each other, that also applies when Am Yisrael are not doing Ritzon Shemokim and they're being punished. Again, they're facing each other, and maybe even more, because here not only they're facing each other, but they're actually hugging each other. And Ramoshe added to this, that may be the pshat in the Ritva that says it was a nes l'ro. It's a nes that's mizgal is time of rule. When something bad happens to Klal Yisrael from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, a punishment, that itself is a miracle. That's a Gilui HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's the Gilui of the relationship of HaKadosh Baruch Hu to Klal Yisrael in a time when they're punished. V'advarim amukim me'od. Anyone who wants to join the Shomachshava email list to What's Go, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.